When it comes to food, plants take matters into their own hands. They can prepare their own food. This cooking activity is called photosynthesis. Photo means light and synthesis means to build. Hence, photosynthesis means building up with the help of light. Since they make their own food, we call them autotrophic organisms based on their mode of nutrition. The word autotroph comes from Greek. Auto means self and troph means nourishment or food. So, literally, it means self-feeding. Let's take a look at the kitchen of the plant, the leaf. Located between the epidermis layers of the leaf is the mesophyll that contains cells with chloroplasts. These plant cell organelles act as utensils for cooking, as they contain the chlorophyll pigment, which helps in the production of food. Let's look at the list of ingredients required. 1. Water, H2O, one of the foundations of the food, is delivered through the plant's vascular system from the soil. 2. Sunlight. This ingredient provides the energy. 3. Carbon dioxide, CO2, is absorbed from the air through tiny openings called stomata, which are found in the leaf. Here is its quick recipe. Carbon dioxide, along with water in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight, produces the end product glucose and byproducts oxygen and water. Have you ever wondered how exactly this cooking happens with these ingredients? The answer lies in the equation. We know plants obtain water from the soil and carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. But if we see the final product, that is glucose, C6H12O6, we have carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, CHO, each available in different ingredients. Here is how the ingredients come together in the recipe. As a first step, the chlorophyll-containing chloroplasts of the plant cells absorb sunlight for the energy required for cooking. Since this light energy source can't be used directly by the plant, it must be converted into a form that the plant can utilize, which brings us to the next step. Plants take this sunlight, the light energy, and use it to split the water molecules to obtain hydrogen from it. This is the step of the cooking process where plants get millions of hydrogens, which are ready to pair up with carbon dioxide obtained from the atmosphere. That is why we often say plants convert solar energy into chemical energy. The next step is to reduce carbon dioxide into sugars, which is nothing but adding hydrogens to the carbon dioxide molecule, making it CHO, and finally arriving at C6H12O6, glucose. This cycle of reactions that converts carbon dioxide to carbohydrates is called the Calvin cycle, after the scientist Melvin Calvin, who received the Nobel Prize for his work on determining the path of carbon in photosynthesis. Is there something more to explore about photosynthesis? It is now your turn to think about these questions.